BC School Sports, or BCSS, is the governing body for inter-school athletics in the province of BC. With over 450 member schools, 70,000 student athletes participating in 19 official activities and serving 9 geographical zones in the province, BCSS provides support for provincial championship competition. The goals of BCSS align with those of the Ministry of Education and includes coordination, advocacy, delivery, and protection of school-based sporting experience. Participation is designed to enhance the educational experience of students and to create positive school cultures and strong school communities. We believe participation in sports offers students a chance to develop life skills and character traits outside of traditional learning environments. So, what is governance? Governance is the way rules, norms, and actions are structured, sustained, regulated, and held accountable. It is the system that allows an organization to operate and make decisions. In our 2017 to 2018 strategic planning sessions and members' feedback, which prioritized the need for a governance review, the BCSS Board of Directors formed a committee to execute a comprehensive review of BCSS governance and make recommendations to the membership. The committee examined several aspects of the organization, including membership, general meetings, board composition, voting rights, sport commissions, local associations, and zones. Over the past 13 months, the committee investigated the philosophical, financial, operational, legal strengths and weaknesses of the current BCSS governance structure. They thoroughly compared 8 other provinces and states in search of common trends and to identify best practices. One area identified by the committee was having the entire membership participate in decision-making. With over 450 eligible voters, our AGM has seen approximately 200 votes cast each year. Of those 200, approximately only 60 are voted in person, with the rest voted by proxy or advanced voting, neither of which are considered best practice in governance. This approach also leads to voters casting ballots with a very narrow perspective, such as their specific school or sport of preference. In a new proposal, the Legislative Assembly would be the voting body for BC school sports. It would consist of 55 people that includes 3 representatives from each zone, which must include 1 administrator and 1 person of each gender. Zone representatives make up 27 members of the Legislative Assembly, 9 members on the Board of Directors, and 1 representative from each partner organizations. The final 10 members of the Legislative Assembly are each of the BCSS committee chairs. This will ensure equal representation from each zone, with a minimum of 9 females and 9 administrators to create a diverse group of rulemakers. The committee also identified BCSS does not have bylaws that ensure the appropriate range of backgrounds, expertise, and perspectives on the Board of Directors. Since 2016, BCSS has had only 1 female board member, while 4 of our 9 geographic zones have not had any representation. In the proposal, the Board of Directors would consist of 9 members, 1 president and either a vice president or past president in alternating years, 2 administrators, 1 representing single and double A schools, and 1 representing triple and quad A schools, 1 rural or semi-rural school representative, 1 female athletic director, and 3 section representatives. Sections are groupings of geographic areas that function similar to the BCSS zones and ensuring geographic diversity on the board. At least 1 of the section representatives must be female on an established rotation. This will guarantee the new board has representation from a range of school locations and the spectrum of backgrounds, expertise, and perspectives. The most significant outlier identified by the committee was our operating and sport commission structure. There are no school sport organization in North America that has independent decision-making bodies in the form of sport commissions. Our current structure leads to legal and financial risk, while creating significant operating inefficiencies. Non-educators now make up the majority of school coaches. As a result, commissions, which are driven by coaches, have made decisions that distance themselves from the philosophy of school-based sport. Another effect of this model is that there is a great disparity in the experience provided to student athletes across BCSS provincial championships. Shifting to a multi-sport perspective is the central tenet of the recommendation from the Governance Committee. Avoiding decision-making from a single sport perspective is integral to the longevity of school-based sport. The recommendation from the committee lays out the new structure as follows: 2 championship committees, 1 for team sports and 1 for individual sports. Policies regarding size of championships, berthing, seating, and discipline will fall under their jurisdiction, and each committee will be responsible for making championship-based recommendations to the Legislative Assembly. 3 rules committees will be implemented, one for each season of play, and they will make recommendations to the Legislative Assembly surrounding the technical rules, protocols, field of play specifications, uniforms, equipment, scoring, and officials. We will be adding the Sport Evaluation and Classification Committee to the existing 4 BCSS committees. The SEC committee will be responsible for recommending policy and process for the addition or removal of sports as official BCSS activities and the appropriate tiering for BCSS activities. This video is a very high-level summary of the recommendations proposed by the committee and fully endorsed by the Board of Directors. There are many important details not included in this video, and you are strongly encouraged to read the detailed report and the FAQ document published on the BCSS website to help provide a greater understanding of the recommendations. This proposal will come forward to the April 19, 2020 AGM for approval. The Board of Directors and the Governance Committee feel this structure will allow for better alignment of purpose and philosophy, reduction of risk and liability, while increasing efficiency. This will also provide athletic directors, administrators, and stakeholders a centralized point of contact and source of information for all school sport information. The BCSS operation will be far more efficient, allowing our member schools to focus on providing safe, quality, and memorable experiences for student athletes across BC. For more information, please visit www.bcschoolsports.ca.